Glow 5 though.
Glorilla?
Glow 5.
She been getting a lot of attraction lately.
Yeah, she 5.
You like Glorilla?
She smooth.
Yeah.
Started running for the top. Jellies, cause I came in hot.
How has everything been for you here at Elite Week?
It's been good, man. I think the past couple years it's kind of been the same as far as guys coming in. I think the biggest thing is having those elite guys like Jalen Ramsey come, right, first of all, and then also be able to give you the knowledge. And I think I like to admire my game a little bit after him. So picking his brain today and figuring out ways that I can put some of his skill sets into my game, just kind of add that to the toolbox has been really good so far.
So y'all's DB room has gone through some changes
Yeah.
at the Saints. You trade Lattimore at one point during the season. Then as free agent Paulson Adebo leaves, goes to the Giants, making you the OG in the room.
Yeah.
Making
You the unk.
Yeah,
You the
for
unk.
sure.
You're the OG in the room. What is that going to transition going to be like for you? Because you have great leadership. Because you got the safeties, you got Honey Badger, you got those guys. How's that transition going to be for you to be the leader in that room?
I think it's going to be simple and smooth. I think I'm a natural born leader. I think it's just something that's just a knack for me. I think God kind of blessed me with the ability to be a vocal guy, be a guy who can also go on the field and just kind of do it. At Tennessee, kind of had ups and downs, and one thing I for sure could say I did was I stayed true whenever things got bumpy with the coaching changes and things like that, and just kind of show the younger guys kind of how to do it. Like you said, I had Marshawn Lattimore who showed me how to do it. Paulson Adebo, another guy, showed me how to do it, and we still got Honey Badger, right? So I kind of call him like big bro. He's kind of showing me the ins and outs of being a pro on the field and off the field. Natural born leader within himself as well. So I think the pieces around me has kind of been perfect, and I think now, like you said, this new opportunity, this new role, and I'm embracing it, and I'm ready to go.
What's something about Kellen Moore that you now currently know about him, either as a personality, his personality, or coach? Like, is he cool? Because he seemed to be kind of like just a mild tempered guy, like blah.
Right.
Is he funny? Is he?
No, he's funny, man. I think coming into, he's a younger guy, so I kind of felt like it was gonna be more like my best friend type of head coach. But he has a serious side of him, and I think that's good to have as a head coach because we can take him serious, and he's had success within the league so far, and so I like him. I mean, we do a lot of team activities, which is really good to kind of build that camaraderie around with one another,
important.
and in the team room we got a little hoop in there now, so we do a little shooting around and stuff. So he's cool to be around, and I think when we see it on the field, when we vet minicamp a little bit of it, we can see the competitive side of him, right? And I'll be talking trash to Coach Moore, and I think he really appreciates that because he kind of sees the fire side of the defensive guys going against him every day.
Yeah.
Going from a DA, a Dennis Allen type system, to Brendan Staley's, is there any carryover for you, or what's the new nuances of this defense that you're learning now?
Coach Staley, we can kind of pass things off, so we're going to play a little bit more zone, a little bit more eyes on the quarterback. I think that's going to help a lot within our defensive scheme because we have a lot of guys who can run, right? Like the Saints has always did good with drafting guys who have speed and things like that, and just kind of allowing guys to play in their zones will be, I think, helpful for us. Our backs will no longer be to the quarterback so much, so we can kind of, get those turnovers and things that will kind of impact the game.
What's the hidden secret about yourself that nobody know about?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I thrive in the hate, man. I think
You like being hated on?
I don't think nobody likes it, but I appreciate it just because it brings something outside of me that I'm kind of starting to figure out. I kind of had it a little bit in college, but now being where I'm at, I think it's bringing something else outside of me. I think I'm on a big mission this year, and I think a lot of people will see that.
You know what you should do this upcoming season with you saying that for all of us, and that goes for all the beat writers in New Orleans. If you want to see him at his best, say something trash about his game. To Rand's point, you're the guy right now in the cornerback room, man, and they're going to expect a lot of good things from you. You had with 16 PBUs, a career high, continue to evolve, and they're going to lean on you. The versatility that he has.
I don't think people know your transition to the corner position and the amount of positions you've played coming from high school all the way up until this point. Walk us through that and let the world know how long you've actually been playing the corner position.
Yeah, so high school, kind of real small high school down in Manchester, you put your best player at quarterback.
Yeah.
So I was quarterback, RPO, really didn't throw the ball too much, really ran the ball. So every team was recruiting me as an athlete. The schools that did offer me was like Georgia Tech and Louisville. That's when they had Lamar, so a guy who can kind of run the ball. And so basically, committed to Tennessee. Our head coach, Bush Jones, got fired. I decommitted. Almost went to Georgia after my official visit out there. And then Jeremy Pruitt gets hired at Tennessee. Don't know anybody on the staff, but so I just decided to stay home. Went to Tennessee, played wide receiver. So I was getting recruited as an athlete out of high school. So I went to Tennessee in the spring, early enrolled, graduated high school early. Played receiver for 3 weeks. Had a team meeting. Coach said he's gonna move a couple guys for 3 days. And, you know, I'm sitting there. I'm not getting moved. I ain't never played nothing else but offense. Yeah. And so Pruitt calls my name out and go to his meeting room, and he tells me I'm gonna go to corner. And I was really upset.
I can imagine.
I was so upset because I never played it, and I'm a competitive guy. So we get out there, man, you know, in that stadium kind of system, we doing like 2-on-2s. We don't really do 1-on-1s for real. And so I'm getting cooked. And I just hated it, man, for a long time. I just kept asking Pruitt, can I go back to receiver? Can I go back to receiver? And, you know, he just basically ended up telling me as long as he's the head coach, I'll never play receiver. And he feels like I could be a top corner. So I started playing corner my freshman year at college. And so played 4 years. Final year I played with the Josh Heupel team and get drafted. And so now I'm here. So going into year 4 in the league, this would be my 8th year ever playing corner.
Yeah.
And you have guys who, you know, they have the accolades, they got the fame, they got the status, who's been playing corner since they was 5, 6 years old. So I feel like for myself, you know, I'm kind of digging myself out of the hole, you know, only having 8 years of experience, but, you know, my ceiling's still high, man. I haven't even reached my best yet, and I just get better every year, so I'm looking forward to that.
B-Mac, real quick, he talked to all the Georgia Techs and Georgias and Tennessees. We didn't hear Florida or Florida State in the recruitment.
I understand why he didn't say Florida, but I said
hold on, see.
What are your expectations, man, for the Saints in totality? A new coaching staff, you didn't have really a good year a year ago. No one is really expecting you guys to be, you know, relevant, you know, but what's your expectations? And why do you feel how you feel?
You know, I'm expecting us to win our division. I mean, I think I'll be selling us short to think that we can't beat Atlanta and Carolina and Tampa. You know, those are big games for us, and so I think that's the first step, right? And I think we got to win a division first before we can talk about Super Bowl status. But you know, we haven't won a division in 3 years, I believe it is now. Yeah. So that's priority number one, and I think that we can do that. And I think first it's going to start off by going out there playing for one another, so building that team camaraderie week in and week out. So super excited about getting the training camp.
Real quick, Rand, he talked about division, right? In the NFC South, you got Carolina, Tampa, and Atlanta. Out of those 3 teams, who do you hate the most?
I know the answer.
We don't really rock with Atlanta, man.
So you hate Atlanta more than the other 2 teams?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Yeah, that rivalry there. I lived it for 4 years working for the Falcons. That extends off the field. A little fun question here. 2022 second round pick, right? Got a nice little signing bonus. What was your first purchase when you got it?
I got.
How much your signing bonus was? I want to see.
I'm gonna treat you like a rookie.
Yeah, 2.6.
That was before or after tax?
Before.
Okay.
After it's probably about 1.2,
1.3,
1.3, I think 1.4.
Okay.
So I went and got the AMG 53 coupe, the Benz. That was like my first purchase. So I'm gonna get mom's crib when I get the new deal.
Being in New Orleans and that fan base, talk to us about what that's like for you, being who you are, because you're a high-profile guy. What's that like playing in that fan base and being in that city?
The best part about it, man, is, you know, they show a lot of love, no matter the circumstances of what's going on as far as with our team. You know, they're constantly giving us praise and things like that. So appreciate that. And I think the best part, man, is whenever, I think I got to do it twice this past season. You go out there on the field, man, you throw that hand up, and the team, like the whole stadium gets quiet, and you drop it, and everybody starts screaming, who that say they're gonna beat them Saints. It's live, man, and it's probably one of the best stadiums I've played in, other than in Knoxville. I think Knoxville, Neyland Stadium is probably the littest.
Who's your celebrity crush? You know it might be seen by a lot of people. I
kind of been, I don't know, Glow 5 though.
Glorilla?
Glow 5,
She been getting a lot of attraction lately.
Yeah, she 5.
You like Glorilla?
She's smooth.
Yeah.
Glorilla's a football fan.
She like the Steelers though.
She like the Steelers.
She just took a picture though with on her album or her picture cover with Leggett from Carolina for that song.
Y'all do it. He in the video, and y'all got to see each other
twice.
Yeah.
So guess what
that
happens?
might be for Glorilla love. So Glorilla,
ma'am,
you got a fan. CB1, Alontae Taylor
No doubt.
from Tennessee. He's a fan of your music and he's a fan of you. You've been in the gym, he said, and he want to take you tomorrow
We're gonna go to Moro Steakhouse.
Oh yeah.
You
You
gotta take to the steakhouse.
got yeah.
We'll get it.
With your swag on, so
We'll get it.
you know if she comes to the game, you got to put on for the city.
Do that every time.
We're gonna try to make that happen. Connection.
Hey.
Outside the Glorilla, Alontae Taylor.
Yeah, shout out to you, Glow.